Hello friends, I am Jayesh. Today we are going to see the third part of Indian freedom struggle, decline of Mughal Empire. Now the company planned to end the rule of Mughals in India. So the steps they took to decline the Mughal Empire was the company stopped minting the names of the Mughal emperors from the coins that they minted. The ruler was asked to leave the Red Fort and stay somewhere else. The Mughal emperor was announced the last emperor, and his son would not be known as king, they would be known as princes. Now, each and every kingdom and every king were in fear of the company. So now they plan to bring on some new policies and to annex many more kingdoms. So the first policy they introduced in India was subsidiary alliance. In this policy, the rulers were not allowed to have their own independent armed forces. Also, the company will provide the subsidiary forces and the rulers had to pay for it. If they fail to make the payment, then part of their territory would be taken away as penalty. The next policy was doctrine of lapse. This was introduced by Lord Dalhousie, the Governor General of India. So, in this policy, if the ruler does not have a legal male heir, then his kingdom would be taken over by the company. The states that had to lose its territory were Awadh and Hyderabad. So, Awadh has already lost its half state in subsidiary alliance, and now it has lost the entire state in the doctrine of lapse. The final wave of annexation was by the policy of paramountcy. This policy states that the British Crown was the superior power or the paramount power of the Indians. So, this policy did not go unchallenged. When the company tried to annex the small state of Kittur, Rani Chennamma, the Queen of Kittur, took it to arms and led an anti-British resistance movement. She was captured in 1824 and she died in prison in 1829. Anyway, there was a new problem emerging for the company. They had already executed a soldier in 1819 for disrespecting the British government, and in May 9, 1857, the soldiers refused to do the drill march with the new cartridges because it was said that the cartridge contained was coated with pig and cow meat. So in India, usually people who followed the Hindu religion and Muslim religion did not like this because it was against their religious customs. The company uh, was not ready to obey the religion. So 85 sepoys were dismissed from the Europe army and sent to jail for 10 years. So let's see how this led to the Great Revolt of 1857. When the 85 sepoys were taken to the jail, they did not have weapons, so they needed some weapon. For that, they killed all the white soldiers and took away their weapons and marched with other Indian soldiers in the jail to New Delhi Red Fort. Why they marched? To meet the last Mughal emperor, Bahadur Shah Zafar. On the way, they just killed off other English soldiers and took their weapons too. At first, Bahadur Shah Zafar refused to provide support to the rebellion, but after he said he is interested in providing support, the situation has dramatically changed because during that time Indians just needed a leader. So the first war for freedom began. The peasants, zamindars, sepoys, and the Mughal joined together to crush the company power. They were successful in it. The rebellion started from Meerut, had spread all over the North India and also in the South India. Let's see how the company faced it. Now the company did not have enough forces to fight more battles. with Indian kingdoms because every small kingdom and the Mughals, everyone started fighting a war against these Britishers. Now the company had to leave India. So let's see what happens next. Has India won the war? Is India a freedom country now? Now, the British Crown has took the direct responsibility for governance in India. They had killed or punished everyone who had stood against the company and the British. Even Rani Lakshmi Bai and Tantia Tope, Nana Sahib, everyone lost, and they were some of them were sent to jail while others were killed fighting the war. Obviously, the first person who was to be affected by the British was Bahadur Shah Zafar. His two sons were killed, and he and his wife were sent to the jail in Rangoon, and he died later. So, the British had made various changes in their policies and laws. They have decided to allow the Indian rulers, including adopted sons, to pass on their kingdom to their sons. It may be adopted or their own legal heirs. So they were not allowed to have their own independent army. The Indians soldiers were removed from the army and more European soldiers, Sikhs, Gurkhas and Pathans were recruited. So there were also other wars fought by the British to prevent the territory from being attacked by other powers. Thank you for watching the video. If you like, please subscribe, share, comment and like. If you think I should make some changes in the video to improve my presentation or my voice, you can comment in the comment box. Thank you.